212-644-1042. That's 212-644-1042. Call right now. We're keeping the memories alive with the magic of 100% pure soul. Right here on 1600 WWRL. I really got to you. We have the music, the memories, and the greatest variety. Right here on 1600 WWRL.
Reliving the magic of 100% pure soul, 1600 WWRL. Just a minute past 7 o'clock. 7:01 is the time. Johnny Bristol, hang on in there, baby. Yeah, it's Friday. We've been hanging on all week long, and we're finally here. It is the weekend, baby. Going down to Studio B, where David Leslie is standing by. David, I was wondering, did you get to see Oprah yesterday?
No.
She had the descendants of Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemingway.
Oh.
And both the black families and the white families, and they were reconciling. It was funny because the white family, the white descendants, said that they never were asked to prove by birth certificates or any DNA or any papers that they were descendants of Thomas Jefferson, where, of course, the black people, the black family was. And it was funny because there was one set of family members there who said that they were, in fact, descendants of the slave, and, and then they were trying to talk about the people who would be able to be buried in Monticello. And they said that you had to be descendants of Thomas Jefferson and his wife, Martha White. And there were some audience members, or family members, I guess I should say, who said, well, we were descendants of both because Martha White, Thomas Jefferson's wife, was the father. Her father, in fact, was the father of Sally also. So Sally and Martha were half sisters. So they were like, we're descendants on both ends. And that was a little known fact that I think people weren't aware of. That the slaves, Sally Hemmer and Martha White, were actually half sisters.
Thanks to her
father. Her father, who was the slave owner, he fathered Sally and Martha. So he was going down the road to the slave quarters also.
How about that? Now that's interesting. Yeah, every little, that's something.
It was very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So now I guess, and there was one group of family members on the black side who said, I'm really not concerned about a burial plot. That was never my thing.
Yeah.
Because I have my own plot. It's where my mother is buried, and that's where I will be buried, So, I guess the people from Monticello were afraid that there would be black people buried on the grounds of Monticello.
Oh, well.
Interesting. It was a little interesting that Oprah report.
Absolutely, yeah. I like that.
Yeah. So, there we go.
Okay.
What's going on in the news?
Okay, let's take a look at the latest from the WWRL newsroom. The Consumer Affairs Department and City Council have found in a couple of investigations that it's getting harder for underage New Yorkers to buy cigarettes. Young drinkers are still able to get liquor rather easily when they want it. Consumer Affairs Commissioner Jules Polonetsky says only 17% of merchants sold tobacco to minors in September during an undercover investigation, compared to 51% in April. City Council Speaker Peter Vallone says 4 interns under 21 years of age were able to buy booze of all kinds at 63 of 107 liquor stores they visited during the summer. That included all boroughs and every neighborhood. Big demonstration outside ABC on West 67th Street late yesterday. About 1,000 people turned out to protest the lockout of NABET workers by the network. The lockout occurred after a one-day walkout by the union, which is protesting company efforts to force workers to accept a new health plan. Ever heard the name John Rufo? They say he's a con man, and evidently he knew what he was doing. Rufo was convicted in connection with a scam that defrauded Signet Bank, Nations Bank, and 6 other lending institutions around the world out of more than $350 million. The cops are looking for him now, though. Rufo failed to show up in New Jersey to begin serving his 17-and-a-half-year prison term. In Virginia, the Richmond Times reports the FBI is investigating a suicide note that Rufo left at his New York home before disappearing last week. In sports, it was the Islanders over the Canadiens, 4-0. Tonight, the Rangers host Boston. The Penguins visit the Devils. Joe Torre of the Yankees voted American League Manager of the Year. Surgery to remove a benign tumor from the base of Craig Ironhead Hayward's skull took him 13 hours to get the job done on Ironhead, who is now a fullback with the Indianapolis Colts. This report brought to you by Sam Goody. Drew Hill is back with Enter the Drew on Island. It features rap star Redman helping out on the first single, How Deep Is Your Love, and Sam Goody's got it. The weather, variably cloudy today with highs in the mid-50s. Tonight, it'll be cloudy with lows in the mid-40s. Right now, 46 degrees at 7:06. I'm David Leslie, WWRL News.
This is where the music is. WWRL, New York. Wake up and let the sun shine in. We're starting the day the right way with the All-Star Morning Show on 1600 WWRL.
At 6 minutes past 7 o'clock, 7:06 is the time, waking you up and starting your day on this Friday, November 13th. Well, the power word for today is love. Love is like a precious flower. It must be handled with care, and it must be nurtured daily. When you give it to another, you both experience the joy. Today, let's accent your outfit with a little gray and black on this dress-down Friday. Now, some of the things that we have in store for you this morning, we're going to have conversation with some people from Opera Ebony's production of The Meeting. As a matter of fact, Wayne Sanders and Santita Jackson, Jesse's daughter, who are in the play, will be online to talk with us, and we'll even give you a chance to pick up on tickets to see that production, okay? We also have tickets for the Disney on Ice. It presents The Little Mermaid, and we have a family 4-pack of that. It's performing at the Nassau Coliseum from November 17th through the 22nd, or we'll give you tickets to the Continental Airlines Arena from November 24th through the 29th. Also, we have tickets to the 26th Annual Adelco Awards, which takes place this Monday evening at Aaron Davis Hall, and Mary Wilson and myself will be one of the presenters, and we'd like to have you sitting there. It's a very, very elegant evening. It's a fundraiser, and we'd like to have you in the place. We'll check in with Clarence for the soap opera update, and in a few minutes we'll take a look at the birthdays for those of you celebrating birthdays this Friday, November the 13th. Here's the Temptations, and you know, that girl, well, she's all right with me. On 1600. Good morning. So 1600 WWRL. Let me take a look at our birthday list. Those of you who are celebrating birthdays today, as I say each and every day, everybody is a star, especially on their birthday. So do something special for yourself if you can. Include your mom as a special birthday for her. Now, as we take a look at the birthday list, comedian, actress, homeless activist, and Center Square Whoopi Goldberg is celebrating her 49th birthday today. Mrs. Artist, formerly known as Prince, Mikey Garcia Nelson, well, we celebrated her birthday yesterday, so we'll go ahead and celebrate it today, too. Also, actress Sheila E. Frazier is 50 years old today. You remember her from Superfly and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. And New York Jets quarterback Vinny Testaverde is 35 years old today, as well as actor Joe Montana. He's 51. Producer and actor and director Gary Marshall is 54, and Richard Mulligan, also an actor, is 66 years old today. 11 minutes past 7 o'clock, 7:11 is the time. Do something very wonderful for yourself. It is a Friday. It is the weekend. Celebrate the fact that you have another solar return. Here's a little music from Al Jarreau. It's time to wake up. So as we do it, let's say good morning to everything and everybody we pass, even if it's sunshine. On the radio. Wake up, the radio. This is the sound of soul in stereo, and it's all here on 1600 WWRL. I know I like it. Ain't nobody crying. magic is 100% pure soul. 1600 WWRL. The Stable Singers will take you there, and Eric Ralph will tell you exactly how you can get there. It's a Friday morning rush hour, so you're expecting some backups and little mishaps. But, well, you just got to do the best that you can. You can't block the box, that's for sure.
That's right. Don't block that box.
Don't block that box.
I don't want you out there.
And what else did you tell them that they should not do?
Well, don't kick a traffic cop in the shin. That's not a good thing to do.
That would not be a good thing to do.
And don't put on eye makeup when you're driving down the LIE.
Don't read the
trim toenails, all that stuff. And pour coffee on your head and take showers and so.
Those are all good things.
Good things
Very
not to
good
do.
things.
Boy, we're tuning up for the holidays, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Okay, you're in Queens, westbound LIE, already very slow from the Clearview Expressway into Queens Boulevard, westbound Grand Central, and we got some heavy delays from the Cross Island into 188th Street. And then eastbound, right near Jewel Avenue, we had a misplaced tractor-trailer that's just in the process of being backed off the roadway. And up in the Bronx, northbound Major Deegan Expressway, right at the Moshulu Parkway, tractor-trailer smacked into the overpass. You know what happened? Split him apart, so they're going to have to get that all cleaned up. And in Brooklyn, northbound BQB already slow from the Gowanus Expressway up to the Brooklyn Bridge. No reported delays at the subways, and this traffic report is a service of Extra on NBC4. Tonight's Extra Undercover shows you how simple auto repairs could cost you a bundle. Plus, see amazing video of an animal rescue that you'll be talking about for days. That's what it says here. It's at 7 o'clock on NBC4. I'm Eric Rath, reliving the magic on 1600 WWRL.
At 20 minutes past 7 o'clock, 7:20 is the time. 1600 WWRL has your tickets to the 26th Annual Adelco Recognition Awards. Takes place at Aaron Davis Hall on this Monday, November 16th. Now, you've heard the Divine Diva and myself talk about this. Mary Wilson and me will be some presenters at these awards, and we'd like for you to be there. The Adelco Awards are presented each year for excellence in black theater. For ticket information, you can call 212-368-6906. That's 212-368-6906. Or, if you're my 16th caller, I'll give you a pair of tickets so that you can join us on Monday evening. Give me a call, 718-335-WWRL. That's caller number 16, 718-335-9975. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, you have a great weekend, and thanks for waking up with us.
Bye-bye.
All right. 7:24 is the time. Oh, yeah, we're 24 minutes past 7 o'clock. I kind of like it when we have a groove that gets you moving. You know, I don't get to dance around when I get dressed in the morning, but I'm so glad that you do. Just a little something to get that motor running and stir it up on RL. Can't sit here while I'm moving. Take my train to the place. So 1600 WWRL. Hold on, baby. I'm coming. 7:30 is the time. 30 minutes away from 8 o'clock. If you got to be there at 8, you got 30 minutes to do so. But I'm going to head on down to Studio B, where David Leslie is standing by. Good morning, David. How art thou?
Oh, feeling pretty good. Glad it's Friday. Can't wait to get out of here. Not that I don't love being here, but let's face it, I'm a worker just like everybody else. And when the weekend comes, I'm ready to go.
You're ready to play, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing. You put in a hard week's work, so there's nothing wrong with wanting to, to kick back and relax. What do you have planned for the weekend?
Well, probably just to go out to dinner tomorrow and housework, I think.
Where are you going to eat, or is that
some place in the village?
Oh, nice food out there.
There's a place called Virgil's that I think I want to go and check out.
Oh, this will be your first time?
Yeah.
What's the cuisine?
They have, and I hate to mention this to you, but ribs and chicken and, real soul food type stuff.
So you're going to get your grub on?
Yes, ma'am. I intend to go and have a good time there. And then Monday, start behaving again.
I hear you. Well, you know what? You can splurge a little bit as long as you get back on track. I know Sherry's looking at me like, why are you telling him that? You can tell him that. No, you can't do it. I mean, you can splurge a little bit. Good morning, David. How are you?
I'm okay. How you doing?